Hey y'all, it's Alicia and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop and happy Tuesday y'all. Happy Tuesday. This is my third time trying to record this video. I'm on a break right before I head to my evening teaching session, and that's just because my husband forgets his voice is super loud. So if he opens the door, he's a random thinker, so he doesn't realize sometimes what he's doing when he's thinking. And so he was in the other room chatting away on a call, and for whatever reason decided to open the door. And the second he did that, he killed the video because you couldn't even hear my voice anymore. It's how loud he is. This is a small New York apartment. For those of you who have never seen a New York apartment, never been to Brooklyn or New York, unless you live on the Upper East Side or the Upper West Side, apartments are teeny, folks. A lot of people live in under 400 square feet. So it's very similar to that apartment I showed you in the Holy Land, which a lot of you said made you claustrophobic. I'll tell you that in the East Village, which is a really popular place to live here in the city, most apartments are under 400 square feet. We are blessed to have a second bedroom. It's considered to be a huge luxury in New York. Lizzie, you know what I'm talking about, girly. To have a place for someone to stay when they come to visit, to have a place to make art, to have a place to store art supplies is a rare gift here. So I am not complaining. We are very, very lucky, but we have under 700 square feet. And when you contrast that to Florida, which only has one bedroom, but is twice that size, really, and feels really grandiose in contrast, it's a huge difference. So when we're both in the space working, it's just super noisy. We were having some adjustments to that last night because we were both working and there was so much noise in this apartment. And as a writer, when I'm teaching writing and I'm composing, I can't construct a proper sentence with sound. So I'm thinking about some noise canceling headphones for my future. I was actually just looking them up on my break to see how much they are. They're super expensive. I didn't realize they were that expensive, but it may be a must-have for this term. We will have to see. I have my teaching jacket off. It's a graffiti jacket designed by a local designer. His name is Sohung, and he is a graduate of the school I teach for. It's a super cool jacket infused with graffiti design patterns he created himself. I love supporting people that are graduates of my university where I teach. I also love supporting emerging designers. Sohung is a super gifted maker. And I always feel like whenever I wear one of his clothes, it's wearing wearable art. And that's one of the things I teach folks is wearable art. So I teach writing, I teach art, I teach fashion, I teach wearable art, I teach visual culture. These are all my areas that have become my areas of specialty. What's funny about the fashion is that I did not get any of my degrees in fashion design. And yet over time, I have been recognized as someone who has the ability to identify cultural trend setting and shifting, which may seem really weird because when you see me on here, I am anything but stylized. But it's a passion of mine. And as a result of that, it's become an academic pursuit. So hopefully over the next few months, I'll share with you a little bit about why I love wearable art so much and what that means. And each of you could make wearable art like this, actually, because you have the skill sets naturally embedded within you. And that's something we never talk about. Anyway, y'all, thank you for supporting me as I adjust into this new teaching schedule. Last year, you didn't even notice when I was teaching. It was like seamless. It didn't impact my schedule at all. But this year, I'm teaching night classes. So tonight, for instance, I'm teaching until 10 p.m. And that has made a radical change in my daily life in a way that I really wasn't quite anticipating. It means having to stay up later and sleep in longer in the mornings in order for me to have the energy with my illness in order to teach till that late at night. Because normally by 8 o'clock, I'm energy depleted. So I've had to make some adjustments. And that's why you're feeling some bumps in this adjustment, just like I'm feeling those bumps. So I appreciate your compassion as I work them out. It never takes me long, folks, to adjust. Give your girl a few days and I'll be back to normal. I do have that pile of Happy Mail I referenced earlier that we're going to have to do a Happy Mail weekend of opening. And I will show you my art room so you see the limited amount of space I have and how I keep things orderly and organized here. It actually right now is super organized. And it's important it stays that way because the space is so teeny. Also, this is a super creative environment. The one thing about our Brooklyn place is that it's super artsy, super creative. It's a denizen of creativity, and it sparks all sorts of beautiful ideas. I want to thank Pat and Cruz and Jellybean for checking in. I want to thank Miss Jellybean for her amazing video. Girly, I haven't watched videos, but I saw that video. And it moved me to tears, which is why I didn't make a video after right away. I wanted to think about what to say to you and how to thank y'all. But folks, I made a decision post the whole Sabrina thing. that I wanted to really dedicate my next several months to sending out these we wishes. And I just remind you that it has to be done slowly because it has to be on a budget. Not because I was asking for help, not because there was an anticipation of help, not because I even wanted there to be. More so that you would realize it wasn't me being disrespectful or forgetting. It's just a matter of budget constraint. And my husband was super supportive, and that's why so many got out early. But I really do have to adhere to a budget in order to get them out. But I so appreciate the offer. And I appreciate Ms. Jellybean Janice, who is my real life friend and an amazing source of support, for coming to y'all. But you know what touched me the most? And it taught me something about human nature. After everything we went through in December, all of you were willing to do it. And that taught me a lot about how we can heal as a community and how we can rally when we need to. And that moved me more than anything. So I thank y'all, but I'm going to be just fine. You just have to be patient because it just means living on a budget. All right, y'all.
No more stuff.
We already covered this. Do you hear him?
No more stuff.
Okay, honey, I don't want to redo this a fourth time because he's going to be the cause of that. All right, y'all. I will be back on tomorrow to see you, hopefully at a more regular time. We'll see how I recover after tonight. I'm not going to get home until very late. I'm wishing for you a super creative and innovative evening. I'm going to be making art with a lot of nervous students. I hope you too will be creating something magical. Until tomorrow, folks, take real good care of yourselves. See you then. Bye for now.